Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, if you guys want to see how I do my heatless crimped wavy hair, then go ahead and keep on watching. So today I'm gonna use these wave formers that I got off eBay, and this is the trick to getting heatless wavy or crimped hair. I did get them in two different sizes, so this is the longest one I got, and then this is the shortest one I have. This one I like to use on the bottom of my hair, like probably by the nape area down, and the rest I'll just use this. Now if you guys are wondering about sizes, they do have longer ones as well, so if you have really long hair, you know, choose the longer length. I just prefer this because my hair is really short, and this I could actually use this throughout my whole head, but because I didn't want to buy like new ones in the future, I just went ahead and bought this. This is definitely a little bit long, like my hair probably stops right here, but in a few years, you know, if I continue using this, it will still last me. I also do want to talk about the different colors. So there's blue and there's yellow. I think there's another color as well, but I doubt there's like any purpose to the color. They, you know, both of these perform the same. Nothing's too wavy, nothing's too crimpy, nothing's soft. They're just the same thing but in a different color. And no, the yellow one doesn't mean it's longer. I have a long blue one right here and a short one. So when you're looking or when you're buying them online, just make sure you buy the correct length. Don't go by the color. Now before I put these on, I actually do like to put product in my hair. I'm gonna use this Repair Rescue. It's Seal Your Ends, and this is by ᴡᴛᴄဃɪირլ. I like this. I use this all the time on my hair, and I like to use this when I'm blow drying my hair, you know, giving myself a blowout. I just use it literally every single time I wash my hair because it's amazing. It makes my hair super soft, and it also makes my hair more manageable if I'm planning to style it wet. Now if you like to put other products in your hair, like a foaming gel or whatever, go ahead and do that. But my hair don't need that. With these on, it will last me a good 3 to 4 days without any other product in there. Throughout the week, throughout the days of this style, I just put like a little bit of oil in it just to refresh the waves. But other than that, my hair is pretty stubborn, so it keeps this pattern for quite a few days. Now just so you guys know, my hair is about 50 to 60% wet. I recommend doing this on a clean washed hair, but you know, you don't necessarily have to do that. You can just wet your hair with a little spray and then put this on, but of course if you do that, it won't last that long. So there is this little hook that also comes with the wave formers. Per bag there is a hook, and this is what it looks like. It's a very huge hook, and this part actually comes off. Of course it won't fit in the bag, so you kind of have to assemble everything. This also gets longer because, like I said, there are some that are very long in length, and you're gonna need it. You're gonna need this hook to be as long as that, because you're gonna basically put, you know, the wave former inside here and then pull a strand of hair through. So here it is. This is how long the hook gets. But of course, because I'm just doing the bottom pieces of my hair, I don't need it to be this long just yet. So I'm actually going to take this off if I can. Okay. So basically what you do is you put this wave former and fit it into this hook like so. You're going to take about a good amount of hair. So I'm just going to use this piece right here. So I would say the pieces that I use are about this big. You could do smaller chunks. You could do, I wouldn't recommend bigger chunks, but my chunks are about this big. Now a trick that I have figured out is you have to put this hook like so, like this. You can't bring it in like this, because if you do this and when you pull this hook through and the wave gets in there, your hair's gonna get stuck in this hook for some reason. So it actually works better if you put the hair in, bring the hook up, and you're just going to pull the hair through, and there you go. You can see how easy that was. Now, like I said, if you don't put this hook up like so, it's gonna get tangled in the hook and it's just gonna be very painful. So just make sure, put the hook up and then you pull the here, and then as you're pulling this up, you kind of let the waveformer down. So you guys see I still have some pieces here. I'm just gonna take this one back out. Make sure you get every single piece. So you guys, it's not perfect, so you have to really make sure that you get all the pieces in the waveformer. And honestly, this usually don't happen to me. Just make sure you get all the pieces in there, and this one is perfect. So I'm gonna quickly show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see the hair in there, but the hair is in there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my hair, and I'm just gonna fast forward this part. Alright, so I went ahead and finished the rest of my head, and this is what it looks like. You can't sleep with these, but it's very uncomfortable, so don't recommend it. I suggest doing it on a day that you're not going anywhere. If you have a hooded blow dryer, go ahead and use that. I'm just home today, so I'm gonna leave this in right here. So it is 12:46. I will leave this in for a good maybe six hours, and I'll check back and see. I will do the final reveal for you guys and pull these out so you guys can see how the final result is gonna be. Okay, so I'm back and it is 4:41. I'm not exactly sure if my hair is completely dry yet, but I have somewhere else to go, so I don't want to go out looking like this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take these out, and hopefully they are dry. Now these are very easy to come out, so when you're taking these out, it shouldn't tug your hair or anything at all. You guys see how pretty these waves are? It's not focusing. There you go. Look how pretty this is. I also do want to let you guys know that this has a very nice grip on your hair, so you definitely can sleep with it if you do plan to sleep with it. And throughout the day, it's not going to slide off or anything. It has a very good grip. It's very tight. These slide right off. So after taking out the waveformers, you will have to toss your fingers around just a tiny bit, just so they don't look too stiff. And I also recommend you guys getting a hair pick like this, just very nice comb, and just take this and wiggle the roots, just so everything is blended and it doesn't look too blocky, if that makes any sense. You want to make sure everything is blended together. And you could definitely just use your fingers and go in like that, but a comb like this, just make sure it gets literally every strand of hair. So if you want to, you can definitely put in more products, but I don't like to put any more products in my hair. I don't like it to be too heavy and get super dirty because I like to wear this style for a couple of days. Like I mentioned, the only thing I really like to put in is like a nice finishing oil throughout the week when I do have this style, just to gloss it up. Hi guys, so it's actually been a couple of days. I wanted to come back and show you guys what the waves look like after a couple of days, and this is it. So it's definitely looking a little bit frizzy, especially this part. Now it is my fault because when I put in the hair and the wave former, it wasn't in correctly, so it looks kind of awkward and weird. But other than that, I feel like everything else looks great still. I did put in some oil just to freshen up the curls or the waves a tiny bit. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about these wave formers. I absolutely love them. I would literally use them every single time. It's just that I hate waiting for them to actually dry and then for me to take them out. I also put the link to the exact wave formers that I bought. I do have about, I would say, thick hair. I don't have very thick hair. I don't have thin hair. I just have thick hair. So if you have thick hair, you only need 2 bags. Well, it actually depends on your sections. My sections were about this. Like the smallest was about this. The biggest was about this big. So I used up 2 bags. I did buy 3 bags though, and I think 3 bags is definitely a very good amount. So if you're afraid that it's not gonna be enough, buy 3 bags. If you have thick hair, if you have very thick hair, buy 4 bags. And if you have thin hair, then I would say just still buy 2, but you could really just get away with 1 depending on how you section your hair. And this is it, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you guys did enjoy it, then please give it a big thumbs up. And also subscribe to my channel to see more of my videos. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!